Hello everyone, you are welcome to our video, and in this video we'll be demonstrating how our carbon dioxide equivalent calculator app works. So when you open the app, this is the home page. Written at the top there, home page, and it has been named the group 4 carbon dioxide equivalent app because it was created by group 4, our project. So on the home page you have 3 buttons. That's the about, the land calculator, and the history buttons. You also have this phrase: understanding your carbon footprint is the first step to reducing it. So now I'm going to take you through the 3 buttons and what they do specifically. When you click on the about button, there is this pop-up which basically tells you about what carbon dioxide equivalent is and then why the app was designed. So the carbon dioxide equivalent measures the global warming impact of different fumes released by greenhouse gases. In this case, after the combustion of a given amount of fuel, by converting their emissions into equivalent amounts of carbon dioxide. It uses emission factors to compare fuel emissions based on their climate impact over a specific time period, usually 100 years. So this app is designed to enable industries and companies track their carbon dioxide emissions in order to enable optimization. So when you hit the close button, this vanishes. Coming to the launch calculator button, when you click it, the calculator shows named the carbon dioxide equivalent calculator. We have the select fuel type, enter quantity, and then the units which you'd want the quantity to be in. So you come here and then from the list you select the type of fuel you want to calculate for. Let's go with residual fuel oil. We enter the quantity to be, let's go with 54, and then we choose the unit to be in kilograms. But here's one thing: when you choose the unit to be in kilograms, the quantity displays over here in kilograms. But when you choose it in liters, it converts it to kilograms and displays it for you. So when you hit calculate, everything about the fuel and the amount you entered displays in this list box. So we have the fuel type to be residual fuel oil. We have the quantity to be 54 kilograms. Then the emission factor, which is a constant, to be 3.11 kilograms of carbon dioxide per liter. Then we have the carbon dioxide equivalent, which has been calculated for you to be 167.94 kilograms. And the comment says it's a mild pollutant, that is, it has moderate environmental impact. This tells you that you should be very cautious when using this amount of residual fuel oil. So we have 3 buttons which enable you to save the information to history, and then we have this button which enables you to reset for a different calculation and then close. So now I want to do another calculation and then demonstrate how it converts from liters to kilograms. So I go to residual fuel oil, the same amount, 54, and then now we choose liters. So when you hit calculate, you realize that it has converted the 54 liters to kilograms for you and has displayed it as a quantity. Here too, it solves the carbon dioxide equivalent and then gives you the comment on it. So we are able to save it to history and then reset it and then also close. So now the final button, that's the history. It takes you to the Excel database sheet which shows you all the calculations you have done, and it saves it in the date and time, the fuel which was selected, the quantity which was entered, the emission factor of the fuel which you selected, that is the constant emission factors, then the carbon dioxide equivalent which was calculated per that particular calculation, and then the comment. So you realize that all these calculations which I've done, it saves them mild pollutant, low pollutant, and then in some cases high pollutant. The return button takes you back to the home page, and that's basically the whole app, how it operates. Thank you for following up to this point.